In today's episode, we explore for more 117 blocks and build our super smelter here on the Ripple Effect. Hello everybody, I'm CarlRyds and welcome to episode 17 from season 3 on the Ripple Effect server. You join me over here at the base where you can see a lot has happened between episodes. I've had a lot of time to play, but not much time to record. So we're going to head up into the sky. First thing you'll see is these little islands have been done around the area, and also the paths have been done as well. We've also added in a couple more beacons. There's one here and there's one over there. And you'll also see that we have a brand new building right here. This is a very tiny cactus farm. I don't need that much cactus, but we've got a little bit coming out there. Like I say, I don't need a lot, so this is going to be perfect just working inside the base. You'll also see that there's more of these little house buildings as well. So if you remember last time we built one there. Between episodes I've also built one there, and there as well. You'll remember that Albany set up a little restaurant within within my base, and you know what? I've decided to keep it. I think it's pretty cool. So I've added it into the road system. Now this road might look quite easy, but it's such a messy design that it actually took quite a while to put this together, get all the blocks like all mixed in together, and getting like lots of coal and stuff is actually quite difficult. So yeah, all of these roads and quartz and everything, it did actually take quite a long time to do all this. But as I was saying, Albany's little restaurant is here. I don't want to press that button. What if it explodes? Albany, I'm scared. Nah, I think it'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. So the rabbit stew is in here if I need it, and this little restaurant is here. I hope if I eat it all, he's going to come and stock it up for free, because this could be his business plan. We'll have to wait and see. But because this restaurant is here, it was up against the glass right there. So I've had to change the inside of the potion brewing room slightly and take out the glass area and put in some more of these trapdoors and some of our lovely little white candles here as well. Remember, we got candles in the last episode. And as you can see at night, this place looks amazing with all the lighting and everything. And obviously, I don't have to worry about spawns over here because this is a mushroom island. You may have also noticed that my Totem of Undying is no longer on the screen, and that's because I've updated my Vanilla Tweaks texture pack. So if you guys would like to know all the tweaks that I'm using in this series, check out the link in the video description below. You may have also noticed when we were flying around that this building has popped up between episodes. This is going to be the smeltery right opposite my stonemason building that we did last episode. Hi guys! And in here is going to be all of our smelting needs. So we've got a little bit of a smelter right here for some of the smaller jobs. I've been cooking up some smooth quartz for the tunnel in the Nether and some other things as well. But for big jobs, we need an actual smeltery, and that's going to be downstairs. The 102 levels you'll see on the screen are from me grinding the blaze farm to get all of these blaze rods. I've actually needed to use some of them in those already. The floor is made of basalt, the new smooth basalt and polished basalt as well. We've also got a wonderful ceiling design as well with all of the trapdoors. We've got some oak there and some spruce logs going across holding the ceiling up and some lighting. So I think this building looks really cool. We haven't used much of the new blocks in this one because I don't want to overdo it. We've already got a building over here with a load of new blocks in it. So I do want to pepper them throughout the base rather than just going to town on them. But we do have the area underneath, and that is where our actual smeltery will be. So we'll put the items in upstairs, they'll come down, they'll go through the smelter, and they'll come up here as well, right back into the building. Now, you guys have seen loads of people build auto furnaces, so I don't think seeing me do it is going to be any value. So instead, I'm going to send you guys over to the Nether Hub and then the shopping district, because I've got a few things to show you over there as well. As we go through the west tunnel right here, I want to show you just how much of this has been done. And most of this has been done by Paragraph 8. He has been an absolute champ in getting this tunnel to where it is right now. I've been collecting a load of resources for it, but he's been the one who has been building it the most. I've done some of it, but he has done the majority of it so far. So I want to say a huge thank you to Paragraph 8 for helping me out with this tunnel. Speaking of tunnels, check this one out for Ripple Island, our gaming district by Duds. He's kind of merged the design on the other side with the tunnel here, and I think it looks really, really cool. We recently had a live stream day on the server where me, Croc, and D4 finished off the Nether Hub. We decided to black out the bottom here, because we really don't think that the bottom of the Nether Hub is going to be finished by the time 1.18 comes out, which is likely to be December. So we decided just to black it out instead of trying to do all that. But if anyone on the server does want to do the bottom half, then they're more than welcome to, and then we can just get rid of the black. But we decided to, instead of just putting the quartz in here, the smooth quartz that I'd been doing up to this area, we decided instead just to do coloured concrete and concrete powder. So it's kind of difficult to kind of read these signs from afar. So instead of going, oh, I'm in the north tunnel, I go, I'm down yellow. It's going to be easier for people to understand where everyone is here on the server, and it adds a bit of colour to the Nether Hub as well, so I'm really happy with that. Croc, D4, and I believe Paragraph A as well started doing the tunnel to Croc's and Brownie Bits' raid farm that's all the way down there, so this is the start of it. Danoobs and a load of other people on the server also worked on this area, so this is to the skeleton farm. It looks really, really cool. And the one through here as well that goes to the zombie farm. Again, looking really nice and finished. They also worked on the tunnel to Spawn Town right here, and this is kind of like, a parkour kind of thing, which I'm terrible at. See, I can't even make the first one. Ah! So, yeah, I just like to fly over there, personally. But you can, like, jump on the heads and everything and get to Spawn Town that way. Jimbo started off the day of live streaming by doing the tunnel here with a load of others from the server down to the gravel mining area. So this is really cool. We've got some dripstone in here, we've got some glow lichen, we've got all the new kind of glow berries as well. It's looking really, really cool. What I've shown you is just some of the things that happened during live stream day. Duds did a load of work over at the shopping district to hide light. A few people were over at the Spawn Town area to do some landscaping and to tidy things up. Paragraph 8 replaced the bridge as well over there. Wintergrave, myself, Croc, and D4 were over at the End Island. So we killed some Ender Dragons, and we opened up all the portals, and Winter started doing some of the landscaping over there, and it looks really cool. So definitely check that out in his video. And if you'd like to see all of this done in real time on our live stream days, then follow Ripple Effect SMP on Twitter, as we always post when the next live stream day is gonna be. Over here at the shopping district, there's a few things I need to do. As you can see, some of Duds' landscaping has been done around here as well. It looks really, really cool. But we have sold out of gold blocks. We have sold out of gold ingots. And we've also had a sale of some golden carrots from Link. We've also sold out, of blackstone. I've already collected the diamonds for that, and we're okay on gravel. So the first one I need to restock is the blackstone. Get all that in there. Ready for some more sales. Now, I don't have that many gold blocks, so what I might do is sort of do maybe 6 of these and then make that into ingots, and then I can do something like that. I need to do some more AFKing over at the gold farm. While I'm over here, I do want to add paragraph 8's flowery goods and landscaping building, and also the market stalls over here to our shopping guide. So the first thing that I need to do is take down this, and probably that one is probably the one that I need, and then we'll do the book after, but I need to fly over there. So it probably needs to go, I'd say, down here. Like that. Get number 29 right there. And grab the correct map. That's the one. Put the 29 on there. And we can put in that block back there. So we've got that. Maybe here be a good place to put it. Dig down. And put that in there. Take this and add the 30 to the banner there. So we can now put these back on the board. So 29 and 30 right there. We can take the book and we can write those in here as well. So there we have it. They are now in Para's flowery goods and landscaping. So we've got flowers and landscaping there. And then number 30 is the market stalls. It's got potions, flower bundles, shrub bundles, player and mob heads, and also the amethyst bundle as well. I should probably just do that, just to make it consistent. And we put that back on the stand right there. And as you can see, the 29 is right there, and the 30 is right there. I'll try and keep up to date with anyone adding new shops, but if people do add new shops, let me know on Discord. And also, if you change your stock, please come in and edit the book as well, so people know what you're selling. There's a fake walrus, apparently. Aren't they? Being fake. I don't know what's going on. We have sold a lot of wither roses, and I believe my cut is downstairs in my box. I believe winter needed quite a lot of black dye. Oh my, so there's 31 there, and there's also bundles full of them as well. We do have the data pack on the server that brings bundles to us in 117 with the string and the rabbit hide. Now, we've been quite mean about bundles on the Withering Effect Minecraft podcast, which I was recently a guest on, so go and check out episode 102 for some behind the scenes. But it's not because we hate bundles, it's because we think they could be a lot better than they are. But I'm going to try them out here in 117. I said to Duds that I'd like the bundles so I can check them out and see how they actually work and see whether actually they're pretty good or not. And I'll let you guys know that throughout me using them. So that was a few weeks ago, which shows you just how long it takes me to record episodes. And we do have more bundles of diamonds. I believe they're from winter for the wither roses. And Duds has been over to the farm, I believe, and got some more wither roses and restocked everything up here. So that is awesome. But that's it over here at the shopping district. Let's head back to the base. Welcome back to the base, everybody. As you can see, the smeltery is in. It is an 8 furnace smelter with these auto minecart systems. Now these are based on a design by Nanorex. It's the same one I used in my piglin bartering farm, and I'll leave a link, of course, in the video description below. So these come from upstairs, and I'll show you that in a second. That is the fuel line, and this is the items line. So if we come up here, there's comparators and things that make sure that when there's items coming in, that if the minecart is full, it will go. If the minecart isn't full, it will stay and keep having items put in. It also means that it will stay here when it's empty, so we're not causing unnecessary lag. Obviously, it goes into here. Now, I needed 2 blocks here as sort of a buffer, because if I didn't have this one, it kept missing this furnace. So I had to kind of lengthen the track a little bit to make sure that the items go in. So I have tested this before. And this is the exact same thing, but for the fuel line that comes in here, and of course across the back here to put all of the fuel in. This dropper-vator is for the smelted items. I'm missing a stone there, I'll fix that in a second. So it comes off the furnaces into the ground, into an auto dropper circuit, and then through the observers up to the top. So if we come up the maintenance hatch right here, you'll see on this side we have a smelter input. This is where we put all our items for smelting. On this side we have our smelter output. So this is where all the items will come once they've been smelted. And I decided not to use another barrel because it could get a bit confusing, so I use a chest instead, and that is for the fuel input. So we're going to give this a test. I have a load of sand here, and I have a load of blaze rods. So the first thing we are going to do is fill up the fuel input by doing this. I'll grab the rest of that as well into this chest. And you'll see that the items are going through to the fuel line. So we should now be able to go downstairs, and we should see the fuel line running once that minecart is full, because obviously at the moment it's not going to have any items in it. So once this has filled up completely with the 27 stacks, we should see the minecart go off. So here we are nearly finished with the loading of this chest minecart. So we go over here, we'll be able to see it set off and start to go into all of the furnaces, and it'll keep going until it is empty. So if we look in here, we'll see that it's filling up with all of the blaze rods. So if we go back upstairs, now there's some fuel in there, and we can load in our sand as well, because we're going to need this for the maps district. So if I grab this sand and in the smelter input, bob that in, and if we go downstairs, we should see that this is now loading up with sand into this chest minecart. And again, we just need to wait until this is full, and then we'll see it go across and everything will start being smelted. Obviously, when we're using this, we don't have to wait around for all of this to happen, because it will happen automatically while we're working in the base upstairs. But just for this test run, I just want to make sure that everything is working correctly and that everything is good. So again, we are going to wait for this one to fill up. And there we have it, we're nearly full on there. I think the fuel line has stopped, so we should see it set off, and then the furnaces all light up beautifully like that. That's awesome, and that will run until that minecart is empty and there's no more items flowing through these hoppers. And you can hear the clicker-vator over there, the dropper-vator, going and putting the items that are smelted up into our output chest. So we come over here and we'll see these items coming in. So we've already got 20 odd there from the smelter. We wait just a little bit longer, we should get the next batch into here. Here it comes. And there we go, we've got half a stack already of glass almost. So yeah, I think this is going to work really well, and obviously for small smelting jobs, we're going to use this system right here. Now, I'm actually going to get rid of these because I don't think they're going to be necessary one bit for that amount of fuel that we're going to need, and we can just fill it up manually. And yeah, we've got some things to clear out here as well. We are going to come back here later on. But for now, we're going to head over to some new 117 chunks and see if we can find some more of the brand new blocks and mobs. Yes, can I help? Bye? Wandering traders are very strange. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is go check out these shipwrecks that are around my base because I don't think I've opened the chests yet. I might have done, but I'm not that sure. So there's just paper and a buried treasure map in here. Is there any more? Carrots. Is that a... Oh, I thought that was a netherite helmet then. More paper. Don't need that. Don't need that. Maybe a bit of wheat. That might be cool. Potatoes. Take those. Everything else is pretty rubbish, so that can stay. I do believe there is another one around here. So let's check these. Obviously, I'm looking... There's the other one. Obviously, I'm looking for some of the new blocks because you can find them in treasure loot chests. So that's what I'm looking for some of the new blocks. Can I get in there? Yes. Is there anything in here? The chest here. More paper, some books, another treasure map, which we'll go and have a look at as well. Anything else? Moss block! Yes! Pumpkins. Gunpowder. So yeah, we've got a moss block there, so that means that we can... Let's get out of here before I drown. But that means... Ah! That means that... Get up there quick. That means that we can make more moss, because obviously you put it down, and then it turns all the dirt and that around you to moss as well, and carpets and all that good stuff. I'm not too sure how far this spreads out, so let's just... Wow, it is actually quite far. Okay, so that is a... What's that? A flowering azalea. This is another flowering azalea. We've got some moss carpet there, and all of these moss blocks as well. Got some more moss carpet. So if I dig this all up, I have a silk touch shovel, so I should get the moss blocks. And then we can do some more bone mealing and get some more dirt and, you know, see if we can get any more stuff. I think there might be a non-flowering azalea we can get as well. So yeah, let's take a look, see what else we can get. Let's see if we can get anything else. Not really a lot there. I wonder if we... No, we're just getting quite a lot of moss carpet, I think. Oh, we did get one non-flowering azalea right there as well. So that's good. We got quite a lot of carpet as well, which is kind of cool. Now let's try and find one of these geodes in the new chunks. Now you should be able to see the kind of calcite. You should be able to see it kind of popping up in the ocean. So we can kind of have a look, see if we can find anything, and also see if we can find any glow squid in the deep oceans as well on the way. So I've been flying around for a while and I just had to sleep to clear the night, as you can see, and that to me looks like calcite and tuff, which I believe are around amethyst geodes. So yeah, let's go and see whether I'm imagining things or whether that is actually what I think it is. Is that tuff? Does tuff... Oh no, that's smooth basalt. That's calcite. Is this... Yeah, it's a geode! Come on! Oh, this is so nice, this noise it makes. Let's get in here and see. Ah, there's a creeper. Oh my days. Die. Die, creeper. Jeez Louise. Oh, dear. Yeah, Amethyst Geode, awesome. So we got some smooth basalt, calcite, blocks of amethyst. These are the shards. I don't think they're fully grown though. Does it tell me? Large amethyst bud. Does large mean it's grown? So if I use fortune? No, that one's not fully grown. So I have to kind of wait here, I guess? Is that fully grown? Amethyst cluster. I think that one's fully grown then. Yeah, there you go. New recipes unlocked. So that's the one where you can make the spyglass, and I believe you can make the tinted glass, which is really, really cool and useful. But obviously we can only farm them here because these blocks here, these are the budding amethyst. You can't move them. You can get these. Fine, that's fine. But these amethyst blocks, you can only farm the clusters in this area. I love the noise that these make when you walk over them. So we might come back to this next episode and sort of make this into a farm, but what I do want to do for the moment is just kind of make it as safe as I can. Awesome, we found one though. That's really, really cool. Well, like I say, we'll get to making a little farm area. We'll clear out all the blocks and kind of put an AFK area in and stuff next episode. But for now, let's head back to the base. We're getting very late in today's episode because we've done so much. So I've gone ahead and done a little design in here. It's not too much. I didn't want to overdo it. So we've got obviously a ender chest, crafting table, and a little chest up here to bob things in. We have some workstations for our villagers and some coal as well after all this is the smeltery. And we've got these little areas as well that kind of cover up the maintenance hatch. That's what that's supposed to represent. And sand, so that is the input, so you put sand in. And then on this side, when we go past this area, which again is a bit more coal storage, and another 2 workstations for our villagers. We've got glass, which is obviously represents the output. This has all been working downstairs while I've been doing this area. Sometimes one of these does get stuck in the system and you end up with 63 there, so I have put in this button which activates the drop-ovator. Unfortunately it does do that as well. But we'll push any blocks through that have got stuck in the drop-ovator, so that's really, really cool. And blaze rods obviously represents the fuel input. I'm going to push getting the villagers in here to the next episode. But as I say, this episode is already far too long. So if you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video.